Hey guys, it's Vinay back again. So this is the 8th month update. Where's the 7th month update, you ask? My last video, which was the 6th month update, was delayed for more than a month, and because of which in the starting of the video I clearly said that since it's been delayed for more than a month, consider that the 6th plus 7th month update. So actually I ate one update, sorry about that, but this is the 8th month update because it has been a little over 8 months since my transplant. Alright, so this video is actually a continuation of the last video, which was the 6 month update, or maybe you can call it a part 2 of the 6 month update. If you guys have not watched that video, please click the link over here somewhere on the screen, and I'll also put a link in the description. So click that link, watch that video first, then only you will understand what I'm talking about in this video. Otherwise it will not make much sense. Also, for people who are new to this channel, please visit my channel. There's a lot of videos on my channel about my whole journey from day before the video till today. A lot of tips and tricks as well, so please visit my channel and watch all those videos so you can know what's been going on since my transplant till today. And for people who still have the same questions about where I got my transplant from, how many grafts did I get, how much did I pay, how old am I, and the same general questions about all of that, this time I'm putting all of those answers in the description box below, so please read all the information down below. Moving on, so the sad thing is that I am still losing hair and I am still suffering from the temporary hair loss phase, which was caused due to Telogen Effluvium, which we talked about in the last video. So I'm still losing hair all over my head, not only the transplanted area but even the non-transplanted area. I'm losing hair all over basically. And because of this hair loss, my volume all over the head has become extremely low. I would say it has become lower than what it was even at the 5th month mark. So it's really, instead of going positive, it has started deteriorating quite a bit, and that's a sad thing for me. So but it is what it is, and let me show it to you up close how the hair looks right now in the front. Again, on camera it's difficult to understand, but this area has gotten very thin. It is thinning all over, as I said, even in the center. I hope it focuses. It's thinning everywhere, but because I already had quite a bit of hair in the rest of the area, so the thinning cannot show up pretty well on camera, but I know and I can see it. But on camera you can see the thinning in this area. You can see the gaps are becoming more and more. For people who keep asking me why is my hair black all over, yes, I do color my hair, and generally I try to color it right before the video so it's nice and clean. And I even mentioned this earlier. I got this question, so I'm just answering that question for someone. That person asked me if if your hair is gray, white or black or whatever it is from the donor side, what will your hair be at the transplanted side? So I've already answered this question in one of my earlier videos, so I'll answer it again. Whatever you extract is what you get. So if your hair is white, it'll grow white. If it's black, it'll grow black. The whole root is extracted, so it is what it is. Whatever you pluck out and you transplant, it remains exactly the same. If it's curly hair, it remains curly hair. If it's straight hair, thin hair, white hair, black hair, it remains what it is. Okay, one thing you guys have to understand is that if I had not suffered from this Telogen Effluvium phase, the temporary hair loss, which happened to me due to a lot of work stress, if that would not have happened to me today, by the 8th month, I am very sure that my transplant would have showed its true results. I would have been able to show you that this is it. I've got all the hair that I wanted. The desired results, the desired volume would have been achieved by this month mark. And why I know that is because I saw the growth, how fast it took off from the third month, actually from the fourth month, I can say from the fourth month till the fifth month, and even till this five and 5.5 months. I mean, it really took off. It took off so well that I was extremely happy. You go see my fifth month video and you'll see how much difference it made, and how happy I was also with my transplant. So if the same growth would have continued by this month mark, I would have been full of hair, great volume, thick hair all over, and my transplant would have showed the results that I wanted, as I said earlier. But that's not the truth. So I did suffer from the telogen phase in between. And also you have to understand is that the telogen effluvium is not related to transplant, and it's not because I got a hair transplant done and that's the reason why I got this temporary hair loss phase. Try to read online about it. It can happen to anyone. It's a very simple temporary hair loss phase which is mostly only triggered due to stress, and it can happen to anyone anytime. And in that phase you just start losing hair. For 2 to 3 months you lose hair all over, quite a bit. And then when the hair loss stops, that same hair which has been lost comes back. So I'm just waiting for that phase to stop and the hair to start regrowing, so that I can again show you the growth which everyone wants to see on this channel. Even what I want to see in my life, I want to see the growth of my hair after my transplant. So this terrible phase that I've been going through, it's pretty negative, probably for this channel also, and especially for what I expected. But still, as I said in the last video, I will say it again, I am still very, very happy with my transplant. I know that this is a temporary phase. It will pass away and I will get my hair back, although it is taking longer. But it is what it is, and I'm still happier than what I was way before the transplant. Now the big question comes, does transplanted hair fall? And the short answer is no, transplanted hair never falls. Now you would ask, then why is my hair falling, or why am I suffering from hair fall at all? So to answer that question, first we have to understand and talk about the basic reason of hair loss in men, and which is androgenetic alopecia, also known as male pattern baldness. So what happens in male pattern baldness is DHT is formed on the hair root level, and the DHT covers the hair root, hence stopping the further growth of the hair, of that hair follicle. And slowly and gradually over time, that hair follicle starts to get thin and thin and thin, more and more thin, and eventually it just falls off and you get a bald spot at that place. So DHT forms all over the head and it makes that hair completely fall off, and that will never grow back again. That's what DHT does to the head. Now naturally DHT only can affect the top of the head, which is the crown area and the front area. I mean, this whole top can be affected by DHT, and the sides and the back is never affected by DHT. That's how it is. It's natural. So you will never see a guy who gets bald. I mean, see any old person who's completely bald, completely, I mean, not someone who shaves their head. So who's completely bald, by naturally bald, you will always see hair on the sides and the back. These hair never shed. That's how it is. It's natural. So that's how it is. You will always see a bald man having hair at the back and the sides, unless he shaved his head. Okay, so coming back. So DHT does not affect this area, and that is why in a transplant, hair is extracted from the back or the sides of your head, general scenario, and it is transplanted at the desired area. So that hair can never be affected by DHT, because it retains its properties, when it's extracted. As I said in the video, whatever you pluck and plant, it remains what it is. So it retains the properties of being immune to DHT, because of which the transplanted hair never falls off at all. So when I say it never falls off, I mean it never falls off due to DHT, because DHT cannot affect it. But other factors, like if you suffer from another disease, say thyroid, a lot of people suffer hair loss due to thyroid, that can still probably shed this hair. Or telogen effluvium, which I am suffering from, which is a temporary hair loss phase, so that can still affect this transplanted hair, because that can affect hair anywhere. So although the transplanted hair will never permanently fall, but it can temporarily fall, and that's what happening to me. So again, this is a very not so common thing that's happening to me. I mean, I'm one of those unlucky guys, I would say, who's suffering from this phase. You will never see people getting transplants and suffering from this phase, or people probably just don't talk about it. Anyway, so I'm one of those unlucky people who's suffering from this, and it's not very common. The end answer is transplanted hair never falls permanently, so it is there to stay forever, despite these small phases that might come into your life, which are not very common. So just because I've got it doesn't mean you will get it. So as of now, I have no other option but to just wait for this phase to end, and start with the hair growth cycle again, and see my hair flourish and grow. So also there's no cure to this telogen effluvium, so I cannot do anything. I cannot apply any medicine, eat any medicine. There's no cure at all for this. The only cure is time. So I am waiting for it. I think I am almost at the end of my 3rd month. I don't know exactly when it started. I don't remember it precisely when it started, but vaguely I remember it's probably been 2.5 to 3 months now. But it's still going on, so I can just wait and pray for it to stop. And I want you guys to pray for me, so please pray for my telogen effluvium to stop, my hair loss to stop, so that we can continue with my journey of hair loss. And what you can do is hit that like button. So I know the more the likes, the more the prayers from you guys, and we can all pray for my hair to come back. Okay, so I have a lot of different video requests from you guys to make different topics to make videos on, so I will be making those videos very shortly, so stay tuned for that. Also, recently I got a request to show my hair using hair gel, apply some hair gel on my hair. I wanted to do that, but with the decreased volume, it's certainly not fair enough to show the hair gel video right now. So I will do it as soon as I get back to a normal volume, which any person after a hair transplant would have at the 8th month mark or similar. So but in my case, I think that will take another 2 to 3 months, I don't know, sooner or later, to get that volume back. So please stay tuned for those videos. Please don't forget to hit that like button. Remember, that's my only motivation on this channel. Your likes mean a lot to me, so please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. I promise to make more videos sooner and more often. I really promise that. And till next time, see ya.